happening, everybody? Sean, joined again by my son, Trey. And today on Reactions to Classics, for the first time ever on the channel, we got a Buddy Holly reaction. We got a song battle. It Doesn't Matter Anymore versus Rave from our friend, longtime supporter, and patron of the channel, Seals. Thank you, Seals. Appreciate you. Appreciate all the patrons who make this thing go. If you like to support us anyway, check out the Patreon link below or the Patreon link on the end screen. We couldn't make it without them. Trey, Seals says these are to commemorate the anniversary of the day the music died. Of course, Buddy Holly, Big Bopper, and Richie Valens. Plane Goes Down. Watch a show with Bomba. I'll tell you a little bit about that.
That's right. Good film right there.
Yep. Why don't you kick us off?
All right. So with It Doesn't Matter Anymore, this was written by Paul Anka specifically for Holly. He donated his royalties from the song to Holly's wife. He said, quote, "It doesn't matter anymore. It has a tragic irony about it now, but at least it will help look after Buddy Holly's family. I'm giving my composer's royalty to his widow. It's the least I can do. Because, Dad, this was issued in January of '59, less than a month before his death."
In the UK, it reached #1 in April of '59, becoming the first posthumous #1 hit in UK chart history. He would continue to achieve posthumous chart success in the UK well into the 1960s. In the US, it reached 13. It was his last top 20 hit in the U.S. Internationally, it reached #1 in both Canada and Ireland, and also peaked at #2 in the Australian charts. This was covered by Linda Ronstadt. That just surprised me. I just figured he would be huge in the U.S. He's actually bigger in other places. I don't know a ton about Buddy Holly. I know my dad loved him, and my dad never talked about music or didn't really like music much. And Trey, we lived in Lubbock for a little while, where he's from.
Well,
and
that's right.
Also, Norman Petty, the Petty Studios, where he recorded all of this stuff in Clovis, New Mexico. You were born there.
I was born in Columbus,
not in the studio.
baby.
That would have been the ultimate.
Dude, man, yeah,
sign of destiny.
That would have been like, this boy's gonna be a reactor one day. But no, man, yeah, me and Buddy have that connection, which is kind of neat. And yeah, I mean, obviously with the tragic death, it seemed to happen a lot in the '50s. Even in James Dean, I think, died around this time.
Cars and Planes, dudes. We lost so many from Cars and Planes.
But all that to say, man, looking forward to this. We'll have the lyrics up. I mean, this song's only 2 minutes long.
Yeah, they're short.
Let's get it.
There you go, baby, here am I. Well, you left me here so I could sit and cry. Well, golly gee, what have you done to me? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Do you remember, baby, last September, how you held me tight each and every night? Well, whoops-a-daisy, how you drove me crazy, but I guess it doesn't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights and wasted all my days over you.
What a voice.
Well, you go your way and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I'll find somebody new, baby. We'll say we're through and you won't matter anymore. There's no use in me crying. I've done everything and now I'm sick of trying. I've thrown away my nights and wasted all my days over you. Well, you go your way and I'll go mine. Now and forever till the end of time, I'll find somebody new, and baby, we'll say we're through and you won't matter anymore. You won't matter anymore.
All right, It Doesn't Matter Anymore. I could tell, I mean, I wouldn't have picked it out, but knowing that Paul Anka wrote it, it had an Anka type of style, because I don't know a lot of Buddy Holly, but what I do know, it's more driving, right? And
yeah, that rhythm, has a bit of that beat to it, a little more upbeat.
Yeah. So I wasn't used to this, so I'd never heard this song before. The classic Buddy Holly, they call it kind of a hiccup style of delivery.
That's a good point
of delivery. So he's got a great voice. You mentioned it during. There's something about, I don't know why we just have never done a lot of 50s stuff on here, Elvis and some things, but There's just a pureness back then, almost an innocence of just like the way stuff is done.
No, definitely. And, you know, let's bring back some of that 50s vernacular. Golly gee, oopsie daisy.
Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
But
we don't need to be dropping all these F-bombs out here all the time.
But yeah, I quite enjoyed this track. Really good orchestration, you know, string section on here as well. And that just, I mean, you know, the production honestly really stellar too for its time.
For sure.
Buddy's voice was just so well put up in the mix, and yeah, I just love the way at certain points he kind of you know, stretched out the words. You know, there's no use in me crying. You know, kind of holding that note there a little bit. Yeah, just something about his voice that is legendary still all these decades later, man. And yeah, this was a really strong track. I mean, I know it was a big hit. I'm sure I've heard it before at some point, but it didn't like jump off to me like oh yeah, I know this one. So good choice right there by Seals. And now, Dad, that's going against Rave On, and Seals notes as well that this really showcases his vocal hiccup style of singing. So I'm looking forward to that as well.
Written by Sonny West, Bill Teilman, and of course Norman Petty in 1958. One of 6 Buddy's recordings that charted in 58. The title was inspired by the 1956 Sun Records recording Dixie Fried by Carl Perkins, which uses a refrain, Rave On. Howie's rendition of Rave On is ranked 154 on Rolling Stone's 2004 list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. Went to 12 in Canada, 5 in the UK.
Oh, well, the little things you say and do make me want to be with you. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. The way you dance and hold me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. Rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling when you say I love you. Rave on. Oh, well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling. I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on. Oh, well, rave on, it's a crazy feeling, and I know it's got me reeling. I'm so glad that you're revealing your love for me. Rave on and tell me not to be lonely. Tell me you love me only. Rave on to me.
All right, Rave On. This is more the sound that I was expecting. Yeah, this is kind of the sound. I thought I knew this song. I actually don't know this song, but
Yeah,
I
mean,
thought
same here, man.
thought it was fantastic, though. I love the feel of it.
Oh, definitely. You know, you hear this right away. Yeah, this is, you know, kind of the classic with the guitar dad, that 50s
rock
exactly. And roll, baby. You get the picture of going to the diner, man, the neon signs, like American graffiti-esque, you know. And yeah, man, that from the first line, we get that hiccup-like style.
We do.
And I'm glad I added that to my vernacular today, because I've never heard it termed like that.
You don't see it very often nowadays, that's for sure.
But again, just the way Buddy's able to control his voice, and then throw that in there to differentiate it. And I don't know, as a listener, it just drew me in all the more right there, on top of just having a great tone.
Yeah, I think that's a great thing. You know, nowadays if somebody did that, the producer would go in there and edit it out, like make it come together. But I thought it was really good. So now, Trey, we got to come to a winner. There's probably no losers in this battle, but
Doesn't matter anymore. Rave on, oh baby. I guess I'll go first. I'm going with It Doesn't Matter Anymore. That's gonna get my vote of confidence here. But shoot, man, both of these are classics for a reason, and you can't go wrong with either of them.
You can't, and that was a very good choice, even if it wasn't quite the right choice.
Okay.
Because Rave On, you said it all. It has a classic 50s. It just draws you in, man. Takes you back to another time and place, even though neither one of us were there in the 50s. But just fantastic stuff. But we need to know what you think. Which one won down below? What else should we check out from Buddy? I don't know hardly any Buddy songs. I just kind of know of it. I know Peggy Sue. I don't know what else. I know one or two others, and I thought Rave On was one of them, but it was not. But send your love to Seals for bringing this one as well. And if you haven't already, give us a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below.
And until next time, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.